Good morning, everybody. Hello, Lisa. Hello,
Hello,
Herbie.
Lisa.
Don't forget to hit the like button, you guys.
Yes, welcome to our show already this morning.
See,
Yep, bright sunny day in Wisconsin. Hope all is well with you guys. Hope you're having a good day and all is well. So, anyway, you may want to give your intro, my darling, right?
yes. Hello, Joe. Hello, Joe Hernandez. We want to say this. Good morning, everybody. First off, this mug's for you. We're coming to you live via the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 FM and 107.7 FM on your radio dial in the beautiful town of New Orleans, Louisiana. And a big shout out to all you people in New Orleans.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Ward, how's it going, bud?
We've got more people showing up. I'm so
Yep,
glad to see all of you.
there's my buddy Richard Dearden. Everybody, those that are on Facebook, Ward and Richard, come on over to YouTube, okay? Last week we had about 3 people that were trying to hack us, so. Good morning, Mary Erickson and Doreen McAvoy. And I just said switch over to YouTube, all right?
If you can, if you can. I know sometimes I tried to do YouTube from my phone the other day to watch
Yeah.
Paul's show, and it was a little tough. So I understand the per perplexity, whatever that word
But
is.
honey, you had that Mexican phone, remember?
Did I?
Yeah, it no worky.
I don't know. So anyway, it was a little bit cumbersome, and I only could stick to it on Facebook. So we understand that, but just as a warning, folks on Facebook tend to get accosted and pestered by hacks who are wannabe readers, or they just want your money. So we don't endorse them, and we want you to just pay no attention to them, and I'll try to blast them if they bother us, okay?
Hello,
So,
Marcy, and good morning, or should say good afternoon, to Lynn Fern, our
hi,
sweetheart.
Lynn. How are you? And hi, Marcy. Hi, everyone. So here we are on July 1st already of 2023.
And it's
This
going to
is
be a hot one inside the building because they're working on the air.
okay. Well, hello, Janine. She says, "Good morning, my beautiful friends."
Hi, Janine.
It's a Sunday morning, 1:31 Sunday morning
Girl,
in Australia.
he's up so late.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
that's a long. I wouldn't be able to watch me and from Australia. So we have
Hello, Margot. Good morning.
good morning, everyone.
A lot of things to talk about, huh, honey? First, the weather. It's supposed to be in the 90s, the low 90s today,
Oh,
which
in
I
this
know a
neck
lot of
of
people in Texas could use that.
right. I mean, in this neck of the woods, that's kind of hot. That's pretty hot.
Yep.
But you know what? I would rather have 90-degree weather than 40 below weather. Tell you the truth, I really, I really feel that way. So there I go. There
You
you
know,
go.
Lynn
I don't.
says it right, though. How fast is this year passing?
I know
It really is going by quick. We're already in the 7th month.
exactly, exactly. I know.
Then
So
next
that
thing you know, we'll hear,
don't even.
good morning,
Yeah.
Tina.
Well, Marcy says it's going to be 107 there on Sunday.
Yikes.
Whoo-hoo. Well,
I don't miss it, I'll tell you that. Try going 111 with just a fan in the window.
no,
That was me.
I did. I did try, and you remember
Yep.
how I
I remember
worked.
you had to have the fan on you because you were sweating so bad.
I was about ready. I was melting into the right when I visited you in Texas that one hot summer. Or we were no, we were married, but anyway, that was crazy. What? Richard is saying I had a young visitor a couple days ago. girls. Samantha want to say 8 years old. Can anyone take this?
Are you talking in spirit, Richard? And Marcy said she'd be in the tub all day.
Yes. Yeah, it was very grueling.
Well, you
Very.
have to take like 2 to 3 showers in Texas,
Yeah.
a day. Thank you, Tina, for liking and sharing the show. And please, everybody, hit the like button and share the show.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, Herbie, there's that too. It's not the year that is going fast, it's our lives that go so fast. And so there's that
Yep.
lesson that we treat every single day like it might be our last day. So if you haven't called somebody or you haven't connected with someone yet and you're hesitating, don't hesitate anymore. Because today you're doing well, you're on this show, you know, after the show, reach out to somebody, say hello.
We want to say hello to Catherine Yi Barikuya. Can you please tell us where you are texting from? Barakia. Where are you texting from, dear? And if you can, get on YouTube, okay?
Okay, I what I'll do is I will over there on Facebook give them the
The link,
parameters.
yeah. Oh, she's from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Well, that's a good Mexican town. Or Latina town. Thank you. Richard said he shared in Utah. Very good, Richard. Thank you. Anyway, welcome to the show. This must be your first time. See? No? Maybe so. But anyway, folks, remember this. When you log on, stay with me because there's something that can come out for you. And if you're gone, how can I get your energy? Remember that. Mika, what I do is I'm a psychic medium of I'm going on 20 years now. And when I see something off your name, if I see like your pictures there, so if I see something off your face or your name, bang, I'll give it to you. But if you just come in, say hello, and then you take off, pues ni modo.
So I posted the link on on your Facebook page. So if you can come on, click on that link and come on over to YouTube and join us there because hopefully you won't be uh, pestered by any of the silly
And
hacks.
Ward went, I'm here on YouTube.
Yay!
Way to go, bud.
That's the way to go. So please subscribe. I noticed that our numbers are not growing very quickly, but it would be great if you would please, you'd help us if you would punch the subscribe button, and that way you would get notification when the show actually goes on. And please give us the like. We really would appreciate that. Thank
This
you.
is for Catherine. Mika, I get people all over the world now, so it's hard for me to remember everybody. But anyway, we're glad you're here. Okay? And Ward. I want to go to Ward right away. Ward, there's something about a necklace or something you used to wear around your. It's almost like if you wore a badge around your neck. Somebody is talking about that. I don't know what it was. It's something big around your neck. I don't know if you've lost it. I don't know if you sold it, misplaced it, whatever. But they're talking about that. It's almost like you would wear it every day. Linford, why am I getting your eyes? I get your eyes very watery and out of focus. Is that diabetes? Go to Janine, honey.
Okay.
Janine Williams in Australia. Sweetheart, I'm picking up your big toe. I'm going to say on the left foot. What's wrong? It's bending upward. Like it doesn't line up with the rest of them. It bends up. Either because you're in pain or it's locked in that position or something. But I get it.
Is Margot? Did we say hello to Margot yet?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Okay. Hi, Margot.
Okay, Ward says, let me put Ward up. Ward says, yes, I think it was my cross. I gave it away. I regret that very much, but can't turn back the time. Yes, sir. Because they're talking about it like you should be wearing it again. Maybe you can replace it and go get another one. I don't know if that was a gift from somebody. If it was and they passed on, then they know about it. Why aren't you wearing it, is what they're saying. Lynn, are you still with us, Lynn? Lynn Fern? Because I get your eyes, they're watery, and I get that they are out of focus. And to me, that's the sign of, that's my sign anyway, of diabetes. Okay, Ward, if you could please get another one and put it back on again. Ward's saying yes, yes, it's gone. And he said he bought it himself. Nobody gave it to him.
So Lisa's saying, I'm not seeing anyone on YouTube other than her sister. The only answer I can give to you on that one is, are you on the UFO? Maybe you're on the UFO channel, YouTube. That's okay. I mean, any way you watch is great with us, but if you're on the YouTube for Roger's channel, please subscribe to that too. Okay?
Herbie's on YouTube. Joe's on YouTube.
Yep, Catherine. So I believe that they're over on the link I gave for Roger's YouTube channel. Okay?
So everybody jump ship and get over here. Hello, Don. Ola, not Lola. That's a good way to come out. I love it.
Yeah, she said, Lola peeps.
Oh, you can start the show now. Oh, I am not worthy.
No, she's so delightful, this lady. We have Travis here this morning. You said that?
Vanessa Saldana Bundal, hello, good morning. Travis Bundal, hello, good morning.
So, okay, so Lynn says, in response to your situation on the eyes, she says, no, I am tired at the moment. I have not been sleeping too well.
Okay.
All right.
Well, dear, you're more than welcome to log off. You don't have to be here. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying your rest is more important.
So she says, Don says, Faye, you're really quiet on YouTube. Huh. Am I quiet, folks? Can you not hear me? Okay. Just let me know, and I'll turn up the volume or something.
Turn up loud, baby. Blast it.
Okay.
Hello, Angie. Angie, I love that picture. I really do.
So I'm turning up the volume. Is that better?
Little more.
Better.
Yeah, that's okay there.
Okay. Lisa says she can hear me fine. Okay.
Okay, Doreen McAvoy says, anything for me today? Feeling deflated. Just give me time, dear. You just got on, okay?
There's something
I'm hearing the name Nathan, though. Whoever Nathan is.
Okay. I'm trying to catch up with everyone. Hi, Mary. Good to see you, Mary Erickson. And so Dawn said she turned her volume up full on her headphones. She can hear me now. Okay.
See, it's all your fault, Dawn.
It's all you? No. I'm happy to hear anything about if you can't hear me. I don't want that to happen. If you can't hear me, let me know. Or if there's something wrong with the sound, let me know. Marcy says, I wish my belly would deflate. Okay.
Who hears you? Oh, and I ran into a dear friend of mine a long time ago, folks. They did a video of me playing Santa Claus, and they found that video, and I can't wait to get it put into DVD. Because the one guy was sitting on my lap, and I went, "How would you like Santa Claus to give you five across your lip?"
Only
To
you.
my friend Sanford.
Here we go. Here's Carolyn Thomas from South Africa. She says it's been a while, but it's
Yes,
wonderful
dear, it has been, and it's good to see you on.
good to see you on. So I'm, if it's possible for you, could you join us over on YouTube? I did give the link in this. I'm going to give it to you as well, Carolyn. Okay?
And there's something, Carolyn, about the entranceway. I don't know if something's blocking the entrance as you come in. I got like you got to go around something. And see, I was right. Dawn says it's always my fault. Hello, Denise. Good morning.
Hi, Denise. Good morning. Yeah, sounds like the old commercial. Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Hey, Denise, I was just wondering, can you take a bus and come down here to Wisconsin, and then you can help drive us back up there?
No biggie.
That's got to be a drive and a half.
Yeah, that's going to be
Good
well worth
morning,
it, though.
Mary Lasea. Did you get settled in here in Chicago? And I couldn't believe that you left good old hot San Antonio.
Really? Lynn says, I am fine. I have been busy shopping and gardening and spending time with family. I would rather keep going because the more I sit down, the more I feel tired. I hear you. Yes, I am the same way, Lynn. Here we go. Yeah, Mary says, yes, it's been very eventful. And she says she loves the weather here.
Good for you, dear.
Good.
Just remember, in the wintertime, tienes que aguantar. You got to put up with it. Because it's going to go. It's not called the Windy City for nothing.
No. Uh, yeah. Yeah, we're trying to cook. Denise says, yes, it's a good 6 hour drive. Her brother lives in Eau Claire. So she's talking about the event we're having in their town of Grafton, North Dakota at the end of this month. We're very
Yep.
excited about that. And as you can see, I have a ticker going across the bottom of our a banner saying, if you want to join us for an
Honey,
afternoon
that's for
project,
Kelly's, though.
this is for Kelly. Can you just let me finish my sentence, dear?
Dear, Denise is with Debbie.
Can I finish my
Would you
thought?
please?
For those who want to go to the Becker event on August 5, that's what brings me to that ticker. Please contact Kelly, and it gives the phone number. So, dear, if you would just let me finish my sentence, everything would be fine.
Okay, good night.
Mary says she loves the cold weather.
You can have it. It's been up here too many winters.
Okay, so when are you moving to Texas?
No, not moving back there anymore. That's too hot.
Okay.
Way too hot.
Janine says, apart from being very cold, but my toes are good, but I will be careful. Okay.
Okay, dear, please put on a
Okay.
pair of socks.
Ward says, you two really found each other. You remind me of two friends who always stay together. Glad to see that true love exists. Absolutely. Thank you.
Yep.
I mean,
Everybody on the show, Ward, knows that I would be lost without that woman.
yeah,
I mean,
you would.
we are so much alike. Here's a comparison of what it is. First off, we are both air. Okay, I'm a Libra, she's Aquarius. We're both air. Secondly, we were born in 1950, so we are tigers. So how much more do you need, you know?
It gets interesting sometimes, folks, let me tell you.
Yeah.
We do
It's
have,
like, who's wearing the hat today?
and sometimes I let Roger wear the hat.
Oh,
Okay.
but you know what? Honestly, folks, we have laughter every day, and without it, man, you wouldn't have anything.
Okay, Mary, thank you.
Mary's gonna send a slap.
Mary says, if needed, Faye, I will send him a slap. Okay, thank you, dear.
Oh Lord.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So Mary Lysia asked this question of you, dear.
Yeah,
Do
I
you,
see that.
do you
Do you
see
see everything good with my daughter-in-law? She went to the ER. She's pregnant with twins. Oh boy,
Mm-hmm.
that ought to be fun. You get up. No, you get up. I've been there, done that.
But she's asking if you see everything good with her,
I
darling.
don't see a problem. I really don't. I see that they're going to be born. I'm going to go 20 minutes to a half hour apart. It won't be like whoosh whoosh. It'll be one, take a breather, just get this one adjusted, da 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 da, boom. The second one.
Cornwall would be perfect for you this time of year, says Dawn. I think Dawn that Cornwall, when I see pictures of it on TV, I
It's
just think it
pretty.
is the beautiful place.
Yeah.
That the beaches, and the climate. I mean, it looks like it's balmy. Uh, Herbie says, Lynn, I have a shirt for you. It says permanently tired. I don't
You
think
know,
so.
Paul said, honey, yesterday when I talked to him,
What did he
he
say?
said that he's in that, going to go to that Turo. Remember, I told you he's going to go to his favorite sandwich shop? He
Yes.
said he wants to take us there.
Oh, good. So we'll put that on our list.
Yep.
So I don't know how many people are on Facebook. Oh, on ours, and then there's also the other channels that are carrying it as well. We have like three other Facebook places running our show. Here's the other thing: this network is great because we are being listened to and watched in all over the world. We truly are, and because of the radio at the FM station, our voices are being heard uh, near and far, and it's just really I can't give you numbers. I don't know. It could be more. I only know what's on Latino's Facebook page. To tell you the truth. There's only four there, but there's more on others, I think. So there you
Honey, can
go.
you go to Catherine, the next one?
Sure. Uh, she says, wish my marriage is like this. Well,
You got to work at it, honey. It
it's,
doesn't come easy.
you know, it's not easy, tell you the truth. Sometimes it's kind of tough.
And I'll be
But
honest with you, I'm a very hard guy to live with because of my gift. I go up and down, I see things, I'm constantly like in a different mood. Um, it just varies, it really does. And I'm sorry, I can't help it. And I tell Faye that, but she understands and she goes with it. But we make each other laugh a lot, you know?
oh,
And that's the
trust
cool
us.
part.
There are times when we want to. If I had a if I had a Nerf bat or a rubber chicken, which I wish I could find, I'd be throwing it at him a lot sometimes because we're people. We come from different places, and you know things don't always go smooth, but we work it out. We work out the rough spots. Janine says she has her bed socks on. Of course you do. It's
Good,
cold
dear,
there.
good.
It's cold there.
Put what Dawn says.
Okay. Okay, so Dawn says, I fell out with my husband today. I always love him, but he knows every button to push to wind me up. Yep. Yeah. And this is when I ask Roger this question. Are you effing with me right now? Am I right, honey?
Yep, yep,
Uh-huh.
yep, yep.
Okay.
And then, like this morning, we were getting our coffee, we were sitting down, and I looked at her. I said, "You're really weird," and she goes, "You." So
Yeah.
we just have fun together, you know.
Oh, Richard gives his. I don't know if anybody's ever listened to that suggestion, Richard, but it's a good one. If you are new, put a number one at your, after you know when you before your comment. But that's okay. If you don't, that's okay. But that's very orderly. It would be cool. Oh, okay.
But who's
So
orderly here?
okay, you know, just imagine a rubber chicken being thrown your way. But anyway,
Like Svengoolie.
yeah. Mary says, but hopefully not yet. LOL. They are due in August. Okay. Is heaven on earth? Don says it is. It's heaven on earth. Yep. And here's what Lynn says. Dawn, I used to go very quiet. If my hubby pushed my buttons, I either went out for a walk or kept silent. Wow.
But you have that all stored up in you, Lynn. That's the bad thing to do. You need to say, "Can we talk?" and then get it out.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, what you're suggesting, Lynn. But I can't. It's just not part of my. It wouldn't. It would make me implode. Tell you the truth, I have to address the situation right there and then. It might be about 2 hours max. I can keep myself together, and then then you get it, don't you, dear?
All both barrels.
Ward says, my father's name is Johann, and his brothers are named Mark and Luke, like the Bible, Johann's, Marcus, and Lucas. And my mother is Virgo as zodiac.
Boy, that ought to be
Oh, okay.
something.
Okay. Yeah.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Lupita Prado.
Good morning. Lovely lady. Here's Leroy.
Hey,
Hello.
buddy.
Good to see you. Glad you're here.
Yep. And we're going to be going up that way, Leroy.
Yeah, we're going up well, the tickets have already been sold out in Grafton, North Dakota. But we
Yep.
have a other event in Becker on August 5. So Lynn's an air sign too. She's in February. I remember. Kind of remember that now.
Lynn, what part of the month are you born in? The first part of the month or the last part? Because a Pisces is either a downstream fish or an upstream fish. Okay?
Wow. I know nothing about astrology. I wish I knew more.
I've studied people like crazy.
Yes, and Ward says, love is never without pain, said the hare, and he hugged the hedgehog. That's so sweet.
Wow, that's
Yes, that's
different.
so sweet. And so Dawn said she had to go meditate in the field with my dogs. Yeah? Well, yes, going outside helps a lot. I agree with that. Yeah, when there's a
Hug a tree.
Miss Dawn knows what to do, let me tell you.
Yep.
She does.
Okay,
And
go hug Paul.
and Doreen says laughter is the best medicine.
Yes, ma'am. It sure is. Doreen, you're going to be getting a. I'm seeing a package come to you for some reason. It's not a big package, but it's a package.
Dawn says he can only poke the bear so many times.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
So I'm wondering, Dawn, when you're taking those uh, after these things, does he know when he's hit the mark after your walks with the dogs and so forth? I mean, he must know. He must know that.
Honey, give Dawn Richard's question. Dawn, you handle this one.
Oh yes, Dawn. Here's a question from Richard. Anybody? Does this resonate with anybody? anyone who
8-year-old girl named
Samantha.
Samantha who has passed.
Does this resonate with anyone? Richard is picking up this little girl. So if this resonates with anyone here who's watching the show, he's picked this up. Um, please let him know, or let us know here. And then we have, oh, we ward auras are not in this
I'm
in our.
seeing white and red,
Oh,
honey.
oh, you are.
Yeah, it's off of
So
this side of the ear. It's white and red.
I didn't know you did the auras.
Yeah,
So this
when
is
he
something
said
I'm
that, I
learning.
clicked in on it right away.
Red and what?
White and red. The white is closest to him, and then red comes next.
So do we know what these colors mean? Is this
I
a
don't.
chakra? Okay, it says if anybody understand, is that a chakra thing?
I don't know.
Oh boy. Uh, uh, uh.
Is Scorpio a water sign? Yes, I believe it is.
So Dawn says Paul wanted me to meet for coffee today, but he decided to be Billy, no mates, because I didn't hear anything. Oh, well, I'm not sure if Paul plans on coming on today. I guess he's kind of busy, but I did send him in
Well, there's still
an
time, honey.
invitation. Hmm?
In fact, I got to do the call letters.
Oh, you do?
Yes, this is. I was going to say Latino. This mug's for you, ladies and gentlemen, and we are coming to you live on the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 and 107.7 FM in the beautiful town of New Orleans, Louisiana, and a big shout out to everybody in New Orleans and surrounding areas. And we
Indeed.
got to go do an event down there.
It would be fun.
Now, a lot of you know there's a guy named Ken Burns who does the Roots thing, and a lot of you that have been watching the shows know that I played side by side with Freddie Fender. So I do his music to keep his music alive. I do a tribute to him, and I always wanted to do so much, maybe about an hour worth of playing music, and then read for people. Okay, we got somebody named Rose Williams who's trying to hack us. Everybody, if you could please report her, do whatever.
Okay.
All right, and Janine says prayers for Mary's daughter-in-law with the twins. They are blessings. My daughter gave me twins, and they are beautiful. That's great. Rose Williams, if you can hear my voice, get out, because this is not your show, it's ours. Don't try to take people away from this show because they'll put you in your place and they're going to report you. So, see ya. Okay, Doreen says, hopefully a good package. Haven't ordered anything. No, maybe somebody's just giving you a gift of some type. I don't know. But I see the package. It's not big, like I said. Lynn
Yep.
Fern, go
If
ahead,
I
honey.
if I was quiet after a couple of hours, he would say, "What's up with you?" I would say, "There is nothing wrong with me because I didn't say anything to get me angry. You did." I love that.
that's
Okay.
that's right to the point.
So Don is responding to Richard's question, and she says, "Not a Samantha. That's 8 for me. I'll think on it though. Thank you. Thank you."
I wanted to see if you picked up anything, Dawn.
Yeah. Okay.
Ward, you're very welcome.
Oh, so Lynn's birthday's on the 12th and Paul's is on the 24th, and he's
Okay,
a
now
high
let me
school.
explain that.
Okay.
Lynn being on the 12th means she goes along with a lot of times with, whatever the flow is, per se. If she, she doesn't argue the issue. Now, Paul is on the 24th. He's an upstreamer, so he fights his way up. It's why he's a little hothead, but we love him.
So,
Everybody, please pray for Mary Lacea's daughter-in-law. She's having those twins. Boy, that's going to be quite the house, I'll tell you that.
that's awesome. I think twins are wonderful. They just are they are so in tune with each other, aren't they?
Yep.
Usually or always. Dawn says, and yes, after 20 years of marriage and 40 years of knowing each other, he definitely knows when he's activated the warrior in me. He doesn't like it and retreats quick, sharp. I love the way you express yourself. I would love to hear your voice. I don't do what you say justice, I'm sure. It's absolutely brilliant. Okay, so Richard's still asking about the Samantha little girl, but
Yep.
she's asking, did she pass with her chest area? Okay, Dawn says, I told him I'm not the leak in his bucket and went for a walk. I love it. Oh, gosh. Okay. Ward is asking, is that girl with the glasses still around me? I told her to go to the white light.
I don't see her, Ward, so I think she did. But I'm not picking her up at all. Otherwise, I would have said there's somebody by you.
And so Dawn is saying, okay, let me zone in a second. All the children I see are so busy playing, dancing around, being pure joy. They're hard to communicate with. Isn't that
Yep.
lovely? That's so sweet. Oh, wow. We'd sort it out a show. So Dawn says, I'd love to do a live with you, Faye. We'd sort it out. Oh, now there's a thought, Dawn. We might have to pull you in one of our shows. That would be wonderful. Would you
Yeah,
would you
you're
be up
more
for
than
that,
welcome,
Dawn?
Don, if you want.
Dawn, if you're up for that, I would love that so much. Just let us know, okay?
Okay, let me do my thing. Okay, everybody?
Here we go.
I'm going to go back on names. I got pulled to Catherine.
Okay. Where's Catherine? I gotta find her.
Is this the right spelling?
I'm sure she spells her name correctly, dear.
No, it's the other one she had, what, Buigua or something like that?
I don't know.
Catherine Villagrana?
Oh,
Grania?
that was a different lady.
Okay,
That
so I'll
was
go to Catherine Villagrana then. That's the one I want right here. Do you have a little boy? I'm picking up a little boy. Maybe 6 or 7 down to. I'm going to go. Here's the age bracket I'm going 5, 6, 7. I don't go to 8, just 5, 6, 7. Do you have a son? Somebody wrote in something. I can't get it right away.
that's yes. Oh, that's her maiden name. That was her. But
Okay. He's almost 6. He's beside her. Yes. Okay, good. Because I was going to say he's next to you. Wow, that's crazy. I'm going to say this for you. Hello, Sherry. Catherine, whatever he asks for, not like, video games, not, no. Get him interested in books. If you can find like somebody has the old encyclopedia books, get him reading that. Because he's a little brainy kid. He may not seem like it right now, but he's a brainy kid.
Okay, so Dawn is asking Richard, did Samantha, oh, I'm not sure if she's asking him, but she's saying, did Samantha have a heart condition? I find it easy to connect with heart patients.
That's what he was asking.
Yeah. Wow. So, Richard, what do you say to that?
And I'm going back to Catherine again, honey.
Okay.
Catherine, there's something about mom. Is mom still with us or is mom sick? One of the two. Because here's what I get you and your son, but I get mom over here.
Okay, so Catherine says, oh my gosh, will do. My son is autistic, nonverbal, but very observant. I think he's going to be smart when he starts talking. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And so mom says, she says, Mom,
Then
still
here's what I'm going for. Either
mom is
mom
still alive.
is at like it's weird, like she cut herself off, and I'm talking about mentally, like she's not with the family function thing. You know what I mean? Like she's separate. I don't know if she lives by herself. I don't know if she has the beginning stages of dementia, because I'm not a doctor. But I'm seeing mom is like by herself here.
Let me show you two comments, one by Richard and one by Dawn, okay?
Okay.
Richard says she passed with the chest area, and Dawn is saying, I feel Samantha is living with a heart condition. Maybe that's why Roger connected with me. However, Richard is saying I was picking up cancer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is quite active today, isn't it? Isn't this
Yep.
wonderful?
Go down to Dawn or to Catherine.
Sure.
No, down. Down.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a doctor. She's always tired and lacks sleep. Bingo. She's like, honey, you need to tell mom that she needs to go out. Like, if there's a cabin she can go to, like out in the woods where there's a lake or something, she needs that bad. And she needs it now before she has a nervous breakdown. She's been under a lot of stress. And I just get her, like, her mind is, it's slowly, her mind to me is slowly closing. Like it's putting a canopy over her mind. And she can't deal with the outside. She just deals with this, what she knows. So she needs to get, like you say, lack of sleep. She needs to get out, walk in the woods, enjoy life in itself, not just be doctor.
She says, Catherine adds, she's
Ah,
also brokenhearted
that's it.
since dad separated from her, but
That's it. That's it.
keeps
That's it. That's it.
but
That's it.
keeps it to herself so
Right.
everyone can hear what I'm
And
saying. I'm
and and,
telling you.
and what I'm talking about, that's it. Because I said she separated herself, and because of dad breaking up with her or whatever, she's man. Catherine, I'm going to tell you this way, honey. Get a hold of mom. Make her go somewhere before she falls apart. Okay? I'll just tell you just like that.
There's Vanessa. Hi,
Hello,
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
She just got home. Good to have you with us today.
Gusto verte.
Okay, so Lisa says, today my best friend would turn 55 in this life. I feel odd wishing a person who has passed a happy birthday. Do they notice that do they notice that we remember them on their birthday?
Yes, to them, they say, here's what it is. Like you could say, yes, I acknowledge your birthday, happy birthday, ba ba ba. They say thank you. Like
Well, and
it's
I know
nothing
that
to them.
some families have mourned that, people for a while, and or they put another plate on the table for them, or there's that sweet thing too,
Yeah.
as a
If they have a
token.
party for that person, yes.
Right. Catherine says, yes, I'll talk to her more, and thank you.
You're
Here's
so
Mary's.
welcome, dear, but don't let it go by, okay?
So
Get on
Mary's
it for mom.
Mary's asking Catherine what your mother's name is so that we can send her prayers for strength. So if you don't mind giving us the names, that would be fabulous. Oh, and she's giving the name, and her name is Catherine, almost the same as mine, but she starts with a C. Okay. And so, yes, Mary, maybe a last name might be helpful too, because,
Is it Villagrana or what?
yeah, let us know. This group of folks that come on our shows quite often are very supportive in prayers and lifting people for
They're cool
healing
people.
and did I say healing and for helping on moods and mental strength. We get a lot of support from these ladies and men who are on this show.
Look what I
Oh,
got.
here we go.
Okay, let's do a real quick one. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Cards 1, 2, 3. Okay?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm just trying to catch up on the reading here.
Okay, tell me, what do you want?
There. What? Write down her. Get down to her mother's name, honey.
His
Folks, this is the mom's name.
Catherine. Her mother's name is Catherine Barakia.
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 Yeah.
Okay, so Richard, it's cards 1 through 3, honey. 1 through 3. But if you want a 6,
Richard,
that
all
would be
gotta be
another.
the wise.
That'll be another show.
Right. That's part 2 of the show.
So, Vanessa says,
All right. Here's
my,
card number 1, honey. You ready?
I just want, yes, I'm
Go
ready.
ahead. What'd you say about Vanessa?
Vanessa says, I think my life will change this year, a lot this year. I hope this is you're giving it a positive spin. That's
Si,
what we
senora.
always. Mhm.
All right. Whoever picked number 1, like Tina Cantu and Joe. Here's what it says. Is it safe for you to receive? Okay.
Is it safe for you to receive? Wow.
That's what it says. And here's what it says here. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. I'll say it again. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you will have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world.
Wow, that's wonderful.
It's heavy.
It's great.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to accept things, gifts, whatever. But if someone is they're wanting to give you something, you say thank you. Take it so that you can receive it. And then when someone else needs something, you can give.
Did you see our dear friend's name on the bottom?
Oh, hi, Kathy, darling. Hi,
Hi,
Roger and
Kat.
Faye. She
We're
says,
doing 1, 2, 3, Kat, on the cards. I just did 1. So you got 2 or 3 if you want that.
okay, so Richard says 1, 2, 3 equals 6.
Equals 6. Shut up. Oh, Richard, you're too much. All right, here we go. This is card number 2. And Mary Lasea picked card number 2. Vanessa picked card number 2. Who else? Ward picked the card number 2. And that's all I can see here. Denise picked card number 2. Okay. Like we say in bingo, corre y se va. What that mean?
Okay.
All right. Here's what we're going for. This is what it says, the heading. Have courage to ask for and accept help. All right? If you need a helping hand every now and then, don't be shy. Just say, hey, can you help me with this or can you help me with that? Even if it's financial, you know, because a lot of times we do need a little upsy daisy. Here's what it says. Asking for help is a sign of strength.
Strength?
Strength, yes. You get stronger. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. So if somebody sees that you're not, you don't got any food on the table and they gave you a 20. Oh, no, I can't take that. Take it. All
Certainly
right?
does tie in with card number 1, doesn't it? Where it says it is safe
Yeah.
for you to receive. Isn't this
Yep.
something? This is wonderful. So it's also to have courage to ask for help is also part of that, and then accept the help
So
because
asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people, and that's very true.
absolutely.
Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided, like paying it forward. Okay?
Mhm.
Those are
That's
two good cards. I
very,
like that.
very fantastic cards. I love those cards.
All right. Leroy says he wants number 3. Who else, honey?
Doreen and Richard
Okay.
wants all of them, of course.
Yeah, that's
Um,
Richard.
that's
You just
Richard.
can't see people eat. You got to take the whole plate.
But he's asking and he's receiving. So there you go.
Okay.
He's not hesitating. Mary Erickson,
All right. This next card, number 3,
Catherine,
folks. I'm
Dawn.
gonna I'm gonna take this and go to the angle of when somebody passes. I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't get to tell them how I felt. I didn't get to tell. Okay, all of that. Or you blame yourself because you think it was your fault that they passed. Here's what it says. Let go of the guilt. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Guilt will eat you like cancer. And you'll just wilt away and die. And that's truth. I've seen it.
Well, and guilt can pertain to just about anything on this earth that you
Yep.
do on a daily basis. Maybe you feel guilty, or one might feel guilty about how a child turned out, and you're taking on that load of guilt when you did everything you could possibly do, and that person has chosen to do another life. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know why. Or feeling guilt about a marriage that isn't working. It's so, everybody has a little guilt that they are carrying around with them, and it takes a lot of work to let it go. And it's called letting go and forgiving.
Well, honey, it's just like that commercial. Would've,
Mhm.
could've, should've, same thing. It's already gone. Let it go. And here's what it says. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from your past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them.
Hmm.
Don't keep knocking yourself in the head because you said, I should have done this, I should
I
have done.
should have done that.
No,
Maybe
let it go.
maybe I should have gone to school longer. Maybe I should have done that work better. See, you know, we all, every single day, I think we have to work hard on flushing out guilt. Just do the best you can. Just do the best you can. Yes, sir.
Remember one thing, and I've said this many, many times on the show. You cannot live any of your kids' lives or anybody else's life, and they cannot live yours.
Yeah, if you're maybe helping to support them out of guilt for some reason, don't feel guilty. I mean, way past their due, way past their time. Gotta let that go too. Lynn says guilt is a no-no. Don't allow it in your life. The past is gone. Live now and look forward to your future.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Very
remember,
well said.
and I mean, I'm a prime example of feeling guilty just about everything because I hung on to taking care of my son way too long. And he thanks me now because Mr. Roger over there helped me get rid of my guilt and say, you know, time to go and find your own home. You have a job. And when he did that, my son got a house, he got a wife, and he got a child. And he is a happy man. And he says to me on a constant basis, thank you, Mom, for kicking me out. So and so, you know, we're not serving anyone with the guilt we hold, you know, that we think, oh, well, they can't do it right now. They don't, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of blah, blah, blah. And so Mary says it is but once let go, it frees the soul and ready to move on. Something I have to do feels so good. And Dawn is saying, I always feel guilty for my own honesty. Great card. I'm well and truly told. I don't carry guilt, but always try and justify my actions, and that's just wasting my own brain space. I know. We don't have to justify anything.
Right.
No need. No need.
Because nobody is your judge but you.
Yep. Yes. I really love that card. I feel like it resonates with me, and I deal with that thing every day, you know, and I have to always kind of I have to meditate to let go and to let go of guilt and to just let the everything kind of wash over me. And so really it is a work, it's a work in progress. Absolutely. Yes, Catherine. Yes, tough love is hard, but it's the best way for them to grow independently.
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am. Yep.
Yep. And so Doreen says card number 3 really is aimed at me today. A lot of things going on in my life. I know,
And
Doreen.
that's just who I want to go to.
Yes. Okay.
Doreen,
Okay.
first off, I'm getting somebody. I'm going to go somebody passed in here, not a heart attack, but I'm getting cancer. Like here, upper respiratory cancer. And I'm going to say this person passed. It's a female. If you know who this is, she's around you. It's like she would sit by either a favorite tree or go outside and like enjoy the view, you know, before she passed. And that's for Doreen. I also want to go to Mary Erickson.
Okay.
Mary, there's somebody coming over with a dark brown car, like a cocoa colored car. Please be careful not to get in an argument with this person. It could be a car or a truck, but I get dark brown. Don't, if you know, if they started on you, just say, I gotta go, or I'm sorry, you know, and walk away. Don't throw more gas on the fire, okay?
Hi, Debbie. Good to see you
Hi,
today.
Deb.
Always better late than never. Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay, Vanessa. Glad you're back. Okay, so Catherine says she did that to her brother when she's talking about my
Kicking him out.
kicking him out, who's always been dependent on me. But now when he's working so hard, he thinks about me and he says it keeps him going. Yes.
There you
You
go,
know,
kiddo.
when you're strong, when you're a strong person and you say, hey, time to grow up, time to get this done, it's awesome. Oh, good. Good news, Mary says. Daughter-in-law headed home. All clear. Oh, good.
Maybe it was a false alarm there.
Yeah. Okay, so Dawn says, I have an Epsom salt bath, meditate, and then release it all down the plug hole. That's cool. I transmute
Wow.
it before I pollute the water any more than it already is. That's really something. That's cool.
What does
What?
that stuff do? I've never sat in a tub of that.
Oh, it releases all the toxins in your body. You'd get rid of
Really?
toxins in your body. Mm-hmm. Oh, Kathy says she's gonna have another hip surgery on Wednesday. So prayers for Kathy Hanley.
Everybody, Kathy Hanley Little is going to have hip surgery, so please let's pray for her. She's going Wednesday. And we got to pray for her to put her best foot forward.
Okay. You're such a
I know, but I'm good at it.
weirdo. Anyway,
Thank you.
and I say that in the most loving and
Yes, of
encouraging way.
course. You got to put that in there.
Lynn says nobody has the ability to judge us. Don't let anyone try to judge you. They will never be good enough to do it.
Right.
Absolutely. I love that. And I also like a spin somebody advised me on is like what your opinion of me is none of my business. You know, you just kind of turn it on them. So if they give you a bad opinion of what you're doing or who you are, well, just say, well, you know, your opinion about me or of me is none of my business. I don't really care. How's that?
How does that saying go? He among us is without sin, let him cast the first stone.
Exactly. I know. There's a lot. There's a lot of little sayings about judging. And Catherine says, praying for safety and protection for Mary.
Great.
Yes, Mary says, okay, will do. I've learned to walk away many times. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's just best to walk away. Well, there's Kelly. Hi,
Hi,
Kelly.
Cal.
Yep. How are you doing, Kel?
Uh,
So Doreena's saying that's her mom. She would try her best in her last days to be outside, and at her wake, she wanted to face the window so she could see outside.
okay.
That's so cool.
Allow mom to do whatever she wants, okay?
Yeah. Dawn says salt is the best thing
Yes,
to
ma'am.
for to get off negative energy. I'll make it a it'll make your aura glow.
Well, I
Wow.
used to take salt showers per se. You give yourself a bath with salt, and
Mm-hmm.
then you shower it off. I used to do that a
Another
lot.
is that a type of cleansing you did?
Yep,
Okay.
because I did that a lot when I was in Texas. Because
Right.
everybody tried to knock me down.
Yeah. You had a lot of stuff going on down there, didn't you, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you did. There's a lot of comments here I'm going to try to cover here. So, Vanessa's wondering if she's going to leave this house soon.
They're telling me, Vanessa, in the neighborhood of September, October.
Hmm. Prayers from Australia.
That's our dear friend Janine.
Yeah. And Mary Erickson, Kathy Hanley, sending healing prayers and strength to you. Thank you. I'm a very, Dawn says, I'm a very Diligoff type of person. Okay, uh,
What does that
I
mean?
don't know what that means. So, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but maybe when we have you on live with us in one of our shows, Dawn, you can tell us what that means. We can hear your lovely voice. Oh, wow. Mary just saw something. Must So I've seen it on TV.
131 days?
Just a story on a miracle. A little boy was rescued after being buried in the volcano in Turkey for 131 days.
My
How does that
Lord.
happen?
Thank you, Lord Jesus, they saved him.
Whew. Must have had a water source. I don't know. How did they, how do you survive?
I gotta go to Joe Hernandez, honey.
Okay, I'll try to look for
Joe,
him.
if you're still with me, your youngest daughter to me, Joe, is gonna get sick in her stomach. Please watch what she eats. Like if you take her to a restaurant, please be careful of what she's going to eat. Leroy, there's somebody claiming to be like a sister to you who's by you. And this she's in spirit. I'm wondering if it's Alex, honey. Some of this stuff, folks, that I do is good, but then I have to go in. Let's put it this way: I have to go in and see people as they lay, if that makes sense to you. Okay? And I try to connect with their spirit, and I do the best I can.
So Mary's responding to how did this little boy make it for 131 days? It's because a rescuer asked him how he survived, and the little boy replied, "A man in white, what? In white brought
Wow.
him water and bread every few days and told him he'd be okay."
Oh
So
boy.
what? I have chills up and down
That is
everywhere.
divine intervention.
Wow, I'm saying, okay, that must have been an angel. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Wow.
Real quick, like folks, before I forget, don't forget to watch our dear friend Wendy with Wendy and Phil. They'll be coming on at 1 o'clock. Okay,
That's Central Time,
that's
our time.
today.
And in the UK, that would be, I believe, like 7 o'clock, maybe.
6 o'clock.
Six
No,
o'clock,
1 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock. You're right.
7 o'clock UK time.
Yep, GMT.
Yep.
Also, do not forget our dear friend Paul Francis, who will be on Monday with Reach Across Live. That's at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. That's our time. So I think it's 8 o'clock for him, GMT time. And I think we're going to be on there. I don't know for sure, but he was talking about it. He
Well,
even said he might even have me take the show.
yeah, he's got a lot on his plate right now, and
Yep.
Paul does. So there might be a need for him to have someone else do his show on Monday. We don't know. So,
Dawn?
anyway, yeah, we could get Don on there. Ward is saying, I sometimes seem to make a calculation in my thoughts. It allows me to see a way to understand things that are not visible. Okay, that's helpful. Any way you can do it, you know. Meditation, I have to say, is one of the best things that I do not very enough of. Um, it is the only way that I found that grounds me and keeps me in balance, and then I can go on with my day.
Okay, look what Doreen put.
So Doreen is saying, I always think my mom is always looking down on me. I've actually been talking about her for the last 2 weeks more often than usual. She's always in thoughts.
Everybody has a tendency to say they're looking down at me. No, they're not. They're right next to you.
Mm-hmm. Word says it's like I see beyond the veil at times. Yeah.
A lot of times they're either in front of us, they're next to us, or they're behind us. I remember seeing a lady that was like scratching on somebody's back that I said, like, hey, I'm here, I'm here.
Well, Dawn says she'd be happy to do it. She's doesn't claim to be a medium or anything like that, but I do speak fluent energy and frequency, which helps a lot. Yes, that's something I'm not. I'd like to know a little bit more about. So I think it would be anything would be helpful. We're open-minded people. We have forward-thinking brains, I think, and we should all learn as much as we can.
Okay, hun, go to Mary.
Wendy just put up a notice. It will be on Wendy Kirby Medium instead of Phil and Wendy due to technical issues. Okay.
Okay, so there you are, folks. Our dear friend Wendy's going to be on her own, I guess. It's Wendy Kirby Medium. Watch her show. It's going to be on at 1 o'clock.
Central Time.
Right. What's the best way to reach me is you could call this number, Catherine.
Here, let me
You
get
could
it.
talk to Faye. It's 715-688-4091. But do it after we're done with the show, honey, okay?
That's our office phone number. It's
Right.
have a ticker going on the bottom of the our show right now. Also, you could Facebook Messenger Roger Garza Senior.
And make a friend request and then I punch you in so we could talk face to face.
Yeah, so he can do it in a distance. So yeah, please put a note down on that phone number or do a Facebook Messenger deal. Okay?
Catherine Yee Villagrana.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She can talk organite and crystals for hours. Okay?
Cool.
Well,
I could talk about guitars.
please don't. Please just do not. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So Lynn said,
Okay. Linford says, yep, 8 p.m. GMT time. It will be when he moves home. That's when he wants you to take over his shows. We don't know when that will be yet.
okay. All
I'm
right.
ready.
Yeah, we'll help any way we can. The point is the show will go on and
Yep.
hopefully it will be Paul. And if not, we will do everything we can to help him out.
And we're
Absolutely.
always there for him.
Yep.
Always.
Okay. All right. All right, Dawn. You're adorable. Oh,
Okay.
so Janine is picking up auras around us, and she says, Roger, I see a blue and white color around you, and it's very bright, and Faye has a pink and red around her. It looks peaceful. I wish I knew more about auras. I think I'll have to start studying that a little more. That's pretty cool. All right. Guitars organite, all create same energy, pure joy.
Yep.
Yep. Me too. I know, Lynn. You help him any way you can. I know you
Yep.
too.
I'm going back on names again, everybody. Be alert. Be alert. I'm gonna hit somebody. I know I am.
You're gonna hit somebody. Okay.
Yeah, I mean I stop because I scroll up and then I get energy. Okay, when I do that, and then if I get a strong energy, I stop. I'm stopping at Janine. Honey, make sure that your heater is working good. Okay, because I see you with blankets around you because you're freezing. Now she's in Australia, everybody, so you know.
And it's winter there.
Yep, on the other side of the moon.
Uh, Earth. But I won't be too technical.
Whatever.
Denise is still here. Good. Good to see you.
Herbie, what is wrong with your left arm on the inner part? I'm picking it up. That's for Herbie Lopez. Denise, for some odd reason, I'm picking up your dad. Is he still with us? I'm not going to scroll back to see what the comment is, honey. You do that.
Denise?
Denise, is dad still with us? Because I'm picking up your dad. What I'm picking up is a big sharp pain in his head. If he's still with us. If not, did he pass by an aneurysm?
I think yes means he's still with. Don't know what that means.
Yes, can you be more specific? Is it yes, he's still here? Yes, he's passed? What? And then Carolyn Thomas, I'm going to go to you, dear. There's something regarding your stomach. Please get it checked. That's Carolyn Thomas from South Africa.
Herbie says nothing at this time, but we'll watch out for it.
Please do, buddy, because I see just like, I don't know if you have to have a cast put on or if you have to have an operation in there, okay? Janie, how are you, dear? There's Jane from Turkey, everybody. Denise, are you still with us, Denise?
She's still here, but she's not really said what responded to your.
She said she's still here. Okay. Let me know about Dad. Is Dad still alive? If he is, does he have sharp pain in his head? And who's the other one I went to? Carolyn Thomas, her stomach. Herbie, his arm. Dad is still alive. Okay. If he gets sharp pain in his head, please do not hesitate to take him to the hospital. Not a doctor. A doctor will postpone everything or make an appointment. Da 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 da. No, now. And I'm going to the left side of the head. And that to me, what I'm picking up, I'm not a doctor, understand that, but I'm picking up this sharp pain like it could be the beginning of an aneurysm.
Janine is responding about winter in Australia. Yes, it is. I have duct reverse cycle systems. And I do have a mink blanket around me with my dressing gown on. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
excuse
Fur.
us.
So fur is really the most, effective, really, yes, guarding against cold
Honey,
weather.
bring up Travis Bondal.
Okay. I'll try to find him. Hmm.
He's way up on top.
Okay.
I wish I could do that and bring him down, like, because I get the name and I want to jump on him right away.
I'm trying, dear.
Anyway, I'm going to go with Travis. And then when you pop up his picture, I'll get more. But Travis, what I'm getting, either it was you or a friend of yours that had an impact on their stomach, like a car accident. I'm getting motorcycle for some odd reason. And it's their stomach. Like I don't know if they had a wound that they died from the wound that it was their stomach was cut open. Something. I get a big impact on the stomach. If it's a friend of yours who passed that way, he's with you. If it's you, then whatever they did to help you, stitch you up or whatever, they're gonna have to do it again. That's how I'm picking it up.
I found him. Okay.
It could be somebody he knew. It's an impact, like they hit the steering wheel or they hit the handlebars, something like that. But it affected their stomach. That's if you're still with us, Trev. Go to Angie, honey.
Oh, there's Paul.
Where? Hey, buddy. We were just talking about you. Everything you could think of, let me tell you.
She just he just got home. Okay.
Okay, well, we have to leave now.
It'll be you can join us if you feel the
Yes, Paul. By all means.
you're invited to come on in.
Yes, share the show, folks, and hit the like button. Smash it, like Paul says.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Uh,
Fuchsia?
yeah,
Fuchsia?
that's a flower. White eyes.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Did we hear from Travis at all?
I haven't heard from Travis. No.
Okay, what about, what was her name? Catherine Williams? Was it?
Okay. Okay.
Carolyn Williams? From South Africa?
I'm looking for her, honey.
Carolyn Thomas from South Africa.
Okay.
If you're still here, Carolyn, please let us know because I am picking up your stomach. And we're still waiting to hear from Travis. This is why I say, folks, stay with us. Denise, are you okay with what I gave you about your father? Ask him if he's been getting any pain. Loretta Lewis. Yay! She's here. Okay, I gave some stuff out to people and I need answers, folks. This is why you come on the show and this is why I do what I do. If I give you something, please, answer me and let me know. You
Well,
remember like your mom and your dad used to say? Well, mainly your mom. She would say, answer me!
Are you talking to me?
Right? Oh, Lord.
No, she didn't say that.
My mom never said that. What?
I don't know. I don't know exactly how she said it. She just gave me the look. Mother just gave me the look, and I knew I was in big trouble. She was real
It's
quiet
like,
and gave me the
oops.
look. I did something, and I'm caught. Okay, I'm caught.
Okay, Denise says she's going to ask him and let him know. Good. Thank you. Because remember one thing, folks. When Paul and I do these shows and we see something, we tell you for your health, not ours. Because we know what we're about. It's you. You are the one we are trying to help. Richard Dearden, if you have front stairs and they're long, like maybe seven stairs in the front of your house, please be careful, my friend, not to fall.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Look at this.
Da,
Hello.
da, 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 there he is. How are
Yeah,
you, mate?
he had a busy day. Oh,
We
I
can't
can't
hear
hear.
you. Turn on your mic, sir.
Oh yeah, it'd be really good if I
There you
turned my
go.
microphone on. There you go. Yeah, I just can you hear me now? Okay,
See,
Very well.
a
good.
little bit too well.
I've only
Okay.
just got in, so I am literally I don't know which side of me's up. I'm not tired.
Are you busy
I don't. I
weekend
really
so
don't
far?
know which side of me's up. I'm so tired. So anyway, yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm so late. I know you did invite me on earlier on, but
I don't care.
I'm
We
so
did it kind
late.
of. And I invited you a little late. We are just happy you showed up.
Yeah, I've
And
been in the city all literally since crikey 10 a.m. this morning. Um, so it's been a fruitful day. I met my old agent, and we had a good old chat, and we had a load of stuff going on.
good.
Anyway, it's lovely to see you both.
That's
Same here,
It's
awesome
buddy.
lovely.
too.
It's lovely to see you, Faye.
We're gonna start already, right?
And you as well.
And a
Want to
big,
say
big
hi to Laurie Johnson from Oregon.
hi, Laurie Johnson. Good to see you. How you doing? I didn't. I thought I thought I might have seen you in the town, but Dawn lives in the city, and the city was so it was so full. It was literally full. Hi to everybody, Catherine, Janine, Jane, Kelly, lovely. Everybody saying hi to me. Thank you so much. But this is Roger and Faye show. I'm not gonna
Don't
take
worry
over. I'm gonna
about
sit
that.
back and I'm
I
gonna do
like the
what
way
Roger does.
Dawn said it right. We missed our coffee date, and she didn't call you Paul. She called you pale, like a pale bucket.
I was pale until I got out in the sun. Now I'm kind of getting scorched. It's not like the sun in the United States. Here you got not only the heat but the humidity to go with it, so end up getting broiled.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
So the heat heats up the humidity, and the humidity burns you.
Well, it's because it's by the seaside too, correct? I mean, isn't that a
Well,
different?
yeah,
It's a
but
different.
you can have the same when you're in Florida. When I'm in Florida, you don't have the humidity levels in Florida as you do here.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
I thought Florida
Florida's
was different.
hot. Don't get me wrong. It's. I remember. I
It's
remember coming
tropical,
off the
Paul. It's
airplane.
tropical.
Say again.
It's
It's
tropical.
tropical. Well,
That's
it's
what it,
tropical down here, but
yeah.
I come off the airplane in where was I? It was Florida International, I think. And I walked around the back of the airplane, and I thought, oh my god, I must get out of the way of these engines. It's so bloody hot. But the
Hmm.
further I walked away from the plane, the hotter it got. I was like, oh my god.
Oh,
So I made a run for the terminal because it was like, back into air conditioning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hot.
Right.
Come over to
Well,
Australia. It's very cold, says Janine.
yeah. It's they're
I
doing
actually
winter.
like the cold. I like cold.
Then come
I
to
find
Wisconsin.
well, honestly, I like I'm one of these guys who prefer the cold because I find it easier to warm up than I do cool down. So what about you, Roger? I mean, you're a Mexicano, eh?
yeah. Heat,
You're
heat,
built in.
heat,
Heat's
heat.
built into you.
It is. We fight about the air conditioner furnace thing all the time. It's a battle. It's a battle of the stars.
I
I'm
don't think
turning
there's
on the
any
air.
battle in it. Roger goes, "I want," and you go, "No," and that's the end of the conversation.
No, we're gonna put a blanket on, okay? We gotta
Yeah, she
Like,
put
throws a
another
blanket
blanket
on
on.
me. I'm
He's
turning the air on. Oh,
yeah, I'm
okay.
turning the
we
air
see
on.
she's Scottish, Roger. I mean,
Yeah,
literally, Scottish is 4 miles from the North Pole.
exactly.
So I
Or
mean,
Norway.
it's freezing up there. I mean, I remember going up to Scotland in spring, and I was putting on two coats.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's that
gotta
cold
wear a
up
winter
there,
coat. Yep, it's cold.
but
Yeah,
but it's stunning. And
yeah.
I was at a place, you know Glen Eagles, Faye. It's
Is
very
that a
famous. It's a
golf?
got a famous golf course.
I've heard it about it. I don't know anything about it.
It's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's ridiculously beautiful. And we went out horseback riding,
Oh,
and all
fantastic.
through the heather. So all
Oh,
the lands were like a purpley pink color, and the
wow.
fragrances coming off the air was, oh my god,
I know.
magical.
Perfect. I know.
Oh,
Wow.
magical. But in likes in cost wise, I've never seen. Roger, we were at a dinner, okay, and there was like 18 courses at the dinner. And one of the courses, one of the actual, so you had this course, that course, and blah blah blah, and then this course came up, and there were these lovely two young ladies turned up with swords, and you did a dance, and some guy played the pipes, and some guy did a bit of a chat, and then you had to pick up this shot. It was a shot, okay, and on a certain sort of command, if you want to call it that, you got to drink the shot. It's a Scottish tradition. So we went, oh, hey, I'm Irish. I'll have some of that. So we picked up these shots and no, boom. And there's about 8 of us around this table, and we all knacked this, and we went, oh, oh my god, that's lush. It wasn't like, sometimes whiskey will burn the back of your throat and
Yep.
Yeah.
make its way down to your feet. It wasn't like that. It was smooth. It was almost, oh my god, it was
know.
lush. So I said to the boys, do you fancy another one of these? And the
Mhm.
boys were going, yeah, we'll have another one. As the courses were continuing, it was a big corporate event. So I sneaked up to the bar. I said to the guy, I said, see that whiskey we just had? He goes, aye. I said, can I have 8 of those? And he goes, 8. I said, yeah, well, 8 individuals, for 8 of us at the table. He said, are you sure? I said, yeah. He said, sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but are you sure? I went, yeah. He said, they are £180 each.
Wow.
I said, no, a shot. He said, yeah, £180 each. I said, thanks very
I
much.
say thank you so much. You know what time it is, you guys?
It's
Yeah,
6
we can
o'clock
do
here in our
another
time.
half hour if everybody wants us to.
Can we
Well,
do another?
we're at
half
6 p.m. here in the UK. So
So let me
Um,
do the call letters real quick first.
hour? I didn't
think
know
about
we
that.
could do
£180 each. What's that in dollars?
I don't know. I think
Alexa,
it's
convert
Pablito,
£180 to dollars.
Pablito, silencio, por favor.
$228
Wow.
for a shot of
Anyway,
whiskey that big.
anyway, we are coming to you live. This is This
I love
Monk's for
that.
You, and we're coming to you live via the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 and 107.7 FM on your radio dial in the beautiful town of New Orleans. And we're going to extend it and go another half hour because they told us that we could.
There you go. So Herbert says it's like Texas. Then Texas is hot. I've
Yep.
always wanted to go to Texas. By the way,
Oh, no.
No.
I do. No, I want to go to a Texas ranch and ride on a horse and do the cowboy thing. Honestly, really, I'm not. That's not. A joke. You remember the movie? What's it called? City Slickers.
Yep.
Hmm.
I want to do that. I've
Okay.
always wanted to do that.
Okay, so friends in Texas, you've heard it. Paul said he wants to do it. Let's make it happen.
I
Okay.
lived there for 27 years and I never got on a horse at a ranch.
You know where I think it's more fun to go on a horseback is in the beautiful state of Colorado or
Oh,
where it's
that's right. Yeah, I've heard of
mountainous,
Colorado is
mountainous,
stunning.
and the weather isn't quite so hard on a person. I feel because I have done that and it's fantastic.
But
It's
it's kind of like it
Montana.
gets Montana and Colorado. They get really, really cold in the winter and really, really
They
warm
do.
in the summer, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's kind of like weather should be, so to speak. I would love to. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely do that. So I'm up for that. You guys
All
wanna
right. I wanna.
you wanna arrange and I'll come out.
Okay, I'll fix it. I'll try.
Herbert says that's $900 for a round.
Wow.
$100. I expect a case of beer for that, or a case of whiskey for that, not one tiny little shot. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
So Montana Yellowstone says Lori suggests for the horseback
Yeah.
ride, and then Dawn says, "Have you watched Yellowstone yet, Paul?"
Yes, I do. I watched Yellowstone. I watched the first series. I quite enjoyed it actually. It's a little bit harsh, but I did quite enjoy it.
That's
Um, yeah, I find it. I mean, obviously, it's obviously make believe, but they act so well in it. It's harsh.
Okay,
It's
here's a little history that I was told. Wait, no, who was that? Did Dawn put that up there? about
Yeah.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
It's
remember when
Dawn.
Kevin Costner did Dancing with Wolves?
Yeah,
Those you remember the buffalo scene?
I don't. It's been such a long time ago.
Well, there's a
They were
scene
the
that he's in a
stampeding.
herd of buffaloes. You know whose
Yeah.
buffaloes those were?
No.
Neil Young, the
Neil
singer,
Young.
the guitar player
Yeah.
singer. Yes,
Yeah. Wow. He wasn't very much liked by
a lot of people.
the Muscle Shoals.
Muscle shows?
Yeah, they were a band from Alabama, I think, because in Sweet Home Alabama, there's a
Oh,
Yep,
line goes, they don't
I
like
heard
Neil
O'Neill put
Young.
us down. Yep.
The old Neil put us down. Muscle Shoals. That's the name of the band.
oh,
We've got the
okay.
Swampers, and it's or Muscle Shoals is either the name of the band or the name of the area, and the Swampers is the name of the band. But they talk about Neil Young as being a bit of a git. So
Bit of a get.
git,
I
GIT,
see. Okay.
a git.
A get.
That's a shall we say a not so pleasant person.
Okay.
My mother used
You
to call
know,
me, "You
after
little
your
git."
show, Paul, after
Huh?
your show, you wanna plug your show because after that, our dear friend Laura Lee comes on at 6 o'clock
Was 6 o'clock
doing
now?
the
Oh no,
Angel
6 o'clock.
Rock show.
Right. Who's the plug? Whose show?
The Laura Lee Potvin, who's on
Yeah,
this
she's our
network as
dear
well.
friend.
She's got
Yeah.
a show called After Your Show, Paul. Laura Lee comes on with
The
the angel,
Angel Rock.
the Angel
Well,
Rock.
after my show on a Monday night,
Yep.
Yep,
I would
Yep.
plug her show all day long. She's a lovely person.
Isn't she cool?
Um,
yep.
I love that lady.
but I keep I've asked a few times to give me a list of the shows so we can plug them, but I never get it. So
Well, Faye
Well,
wrote them down here,
I
so
can send you some. I'd be happy
sure.
to.
That's just
Okay.
some of the shows that are after mine. I mean, what I sort of cover. Rest of there's a plethora of shows on the network for everybody to watch.
Yeah, there is a plethora, and
A
they're
plethora.
I
See,
love
Roger's trying to figure out what a plethora is.
it. He
I
tells
know
me
He
to.
thinks
now.
it's some like
He
Italian word that we're there's like secret
Piletra.
between. It's
what?
a secret between me and Faye. There's a plethora.
It's a plethora, honey.
Okay, you guys can have your secret, but I say it the right way.
What do you say?
Plethora. Amigo. Mi amigo.
Oh, yep. So what?
Um, it's 2 minutes past 3 in the morning for Janine. Oh my gosh.
She's in
Wow.
Australia.
Yeah, in Australia. Somebody did say it's so great to see me live, and I was like, really? I get up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I go, oh,
Oh, well, so Herbie says there's a place somewhere between Minnesota and Wisconsin has a herd of buffalo. There's a herd of buffalo outside of the city where we live, and
yeah,
Yep.
they call them bison. They say
bison.
they
Yeah,
don't say they say don't say buffalo, say bison.
So
bison.
you know what the daddy buffalo said to his boy before
I'm
he
afraid
left
to
for
ask.
college?
I'm afraid to ask.
He
Okay,
said,
go
"Bye,
for it.
son."
Bison
So
or
anyway,
bison?
Faye,
Well,
it's really
see, I get this 24/7, so this is also why I share it with the world because
you've got your sainted wings. They're waiting for you
did I?
when see when
Did I?
it's your
I
time. See, I tell you what, Faye. See, when you
yes.
cross over to the other side, there's a
Yep.
kind of like conveyor belt, and you go
Okay.
through stages. It's like going into you get an airplane, you go through, and then you got to go through security and blah blah blah. Well,
Right.
same thing when you cross over to the other side. Yours is bypassed. You're going into the fast lane,
Straight on.
straight past St. Peter. Give him a wave. There you go. I'm Faye. I was married to. Oh, come on, you're in the VIP room right at the back with God.
Where's
You have to
Roger?
put up
Where's
with
What
Roger's
about
Roger?
me?
jokes.
Where am I?
We don't
Oh,
know.
we're considering where you're going. You're on that balance right now, brother.
Thank you.
You're teetering, looking over the cliff, going, "Oh my God,
Oh
I better stop
God,
these jokes."
He's walking on thin ice.
unreal.
You see,
Oh,
these are the things that I'm worried about. See, when we do these live shows in theaters,
uh-huh.
don't do any jokes, Roger. Okay?
It's okay.
What?
We'll pick them up. We'll pick them up.
Yeah. So
We give
I'd like to
everybody
say
hope that
thank you.
way.
I hope you don't mind if I just quickly say thank you to everybody saying hi to me. I really appreciate that. I mean, this
Yeah.
is Roger and Faye's amazing show, and I love it to bits. And I'm absolutely honored when they ask me. This is the first time I've been on your show here, actually, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it
Apart from
has.
when I sat in for you
Oh,
when you
yes.
were away.
Yeah. Well, why
Uh,
did it take us so long to figure this out?
well,
Because
because I
I,
just thought you didn't like me, so
And you
and
know what? You're right.
oh God.
Oh Lord, this is fun.
I don't like
Finally,
it
I
when
get to
people
take the
call me.
Mickey out on you.
I don't like
Okay,
it when
so
people call me God.
okay, so here we go. Lisa is our researcher. She says technically they are bison and not buffalo. I learned that by watching Animal Planet.
Yeah, but so there must be two separate species in
Well, there's
bison
the
and
water
buffalo.
buffalo in
Yeah.
Africa,
Well, he
perhaps.
was the stepfather then that said that. My son.
Yeah, I think we passed that one long time ago.
And
Did
it was
we?
bad then.
Yeah, I don't know. It's called regurgitation. I don't like regurgitating.
Happy Canada Day.
Yes. Happy
Wow.
Canada Day. And welcome to our show, Marie Lynn. Line Hache.
Vanessa says I need a reading with one. Well, you've got an option, my darling, anytime.
Anytime.
Um, if you want a
Just
good reading, come to me. If you want a reading, go to Roger. Um,
Oh
even though
Lord.
this is now the Paul Francis show on Saturday morning.
Right.
Silly Saturday. Okay.
silly, I like that. Silly Saturday.
That
Silly
was
Saturday.
penned by one of our viewers, and I
Yeah.
always thought it was Lynn who did that, but Roger says
No.
it's somebody else. I don't
So
know. It
if you
doesn't matter.
if you really want a good read, go to Roger. If you want it done properly, come to me. So that's the way.
So if you want,
Oh Lord.
so
Canada is giving me a headache with forest fires.
Yes.
well, it's
I
because
didn't know it had forest fires.
yeah. Oh gosh, there's a
Oh,
forest
it's
fire,
real
and it's
bad,
been
Paul.
hitting
Real bad.
the United States northern part, and from the Midwest to New York City, they were totally under. It looked like the apocalypse in New York City the other day
Wow.
because of the way the sky looked. It was red, and it's from the forest fire in Canada. And the climate, it's a circular motion, so it just keeps on circulating through the Midwest to New
Do you know what?
York.
I've
Yes,
got a
what?
little bit of a question right here.
Alrighty then.
Maybe Roger can help out as well. Now, as you guys know, I'm very much into what we do. You know, paranormal, spiritual, psychic. Very much, very much. Actually, just while I'm on that, I was in a beautiful shop today in Truro, in where we come from. Stunningly shop. It's in the main street, guys, near where the taxi rank is, and it's they sell crystals and
Hmm.
cards and so on and so forth. Beautiful, beautiful shop, magnificent prices, and the people were just amazingly beautiful. They said to me, "Oh, I said, look, we're just literally about to move house. I can't. There's no point in me buying a whole pile of stuff here because I just have to pack it again." They said, What I'll do is I'll move house and then I'll come in and I'm going to blitz your store." And they went, "You're moving house?" And I said, "Yeah." And they went, Just a moment." And they went and got me a crystal and they said, "This crystal will help you settle in your house. Please have that on us." And they didn't know me from Adam. They didn't know who I am.
Wow.
Wow.
And I said, "Thank you so very much." And they went, "Now we wish you very best with your move. Please come back and see us soon." And I went, "You've just won yourself an ally." And they were like, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm Paul Francis." And they went like, "Oh, okay." And I went, I'm going to talk about your show. I'm going to talk about your store on my show now because this is the kind of store I want to go to. A store
Right.
that's not out to rip money, as much money as possible. They want you to get they want you to have the best. They want the best out of you for humanity's sake and spiritually. And I was like, and because when you went to the store, their prices were like, how are you making money? That's the way I was looking at the prices, going, oh my god, how are you making money? How's it possible? I can't do your prices, and they were in a
Mhm.
city store, and I was like, all right.
Wow. Well, so they must have a huge volume of
Well, they
what do you
got
call
either got a huge volume or they're literally just either they could be philanthropists, they're well off in the background and they're just
Okay,
doing it to
sure.
help people out. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, it was beautiful. Oh, that's third. So Dawn saying, I knew you'd love it, Paul. Northwest Crystals and Truro. That fluorite skull is going to be mine. Sorry, Dawn, it's already bought. I bought it today. So I haven't.
Yes, Don has creations of. I noticed that you're on Facebook. I see
Oh
that.
yeah, Dawn has creations in there. That's right. They're in the cheap box at the back. So she's like, I'm gonna have him.
Oh my
No,
God.
honestly, all being, all joking to one side. If you are in Cornwall and you are able to access Truro, it's a beautiful shop. Dawn's not joking. It's beautiful. It's a really, and you walk in, the energy's balanced. It's lovely. Sorry, going back to what I was going to say, Roger. There's a massive fire in Canada.
Hmm.
Surely, first and foremost, sending all healing out to anybody who's been affected by that. But surely, this is the kind of time we would see the likes of the Bigfoot, because they'd be trying
Yeah,
to make it
right.
to safety. Surely, this is about the time we would start seeing amazing creatures like this. And there's the Bigfoot, and there's something else. Um, what's the other one called? It's called a something ape or something, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a
That
couple of different names. There's Bigfoot and Sasquatch, which is the same creature,
Sasquatch.
but then there's some other
Right.
one it looks a little bit like a cross between a gorilla and an orangutan,
I don't know
and
that
they
one.
call it something ape, but I can't remember what it's called. But um, yeah, so surely this would be the time we would actually catch
Yeah,
those
they would come
beautiful
out and
creatures.
you'd see them.
You'd have to, wouldn't you?
Right. So
You think
is it
so?
a myth then, or what is it?
Well, this is it. I don't think it is a myth. I don't think it is
A
the Yeti.
Yeti.
Yeah, well, those are just names for them.
Right.
But there's another one called a something ape, and I can't remember
Okay.
what it's called. But I remember watching a big show about them, and this one here had like a reddish color to its fur,
Here's
and
the.
not so big as the Bigfoot.
So here's what Don has
See,
said.
see, Dawn says I think Bigfoot, and I heard the same thing from Michelle.
Yes,
Michelle. Like
Michelle.
Yeah.
That's
now,
Rich Gold.
you know me. You guys know me. I'm open for learning. Skunk
Yeah.
ape. There you go,
Oh,
Kathy Handy.
Spunky.
Skunk ape. I knew there was
So,
another name.
well, let me say to everyone what Dawn said. She says, I think Bigfoot lives in a
Comes
different
different
dimension.
dimension.
They're only seen when there's a crossover.
Yep.
When there's a
Okay.
I
well,
agree
see,
with that.
I'm not sure about that. I'm. Hey, great. This is called debate, and this is debate
It's
is
okay.
healthy.
No, but I believe
There's
that
so
they're in
many.
another dimension, is what
I
I'm
don't.
saying.
I
Really?
Well,
no,
there's
no.
there's physical. I mean, people come up with physical evidence of it.
Oh, there's
So to say,
multiples and multiples. Here's the thing about it: is there's so much evidence supporting that these creatures are here. I
right?
mean, even
In the
full
northwest
footage,
part of the
and
United States, they're very convinced they're
and there's
here
there's a lot
in
of
Wisconsin.
little creations that these beautiful creatures have made, like little huts, little
Oh,
where
okay.
they can get in. Now that's why I have an argument against the quantum dimension. If they are quantum dimension and they can't shift between dimensions, why would they need to build a hut?
True. That
So
makes
that's my
sense.
that's my argument. Now I think these are a creature that has managed to escape time, like a dinosaur, like like Nessie, the Loch Ness monster,
Yep.
the plesiosaur. I have no doubt there are again a plethora of creatures we haven't. We're discovering new species every single week. Still
Yep.
discovering species. I have no doubt that the Yeti, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, all of those particular creatures.
All
I
of the
I believe they
different
agree.
continents have
Yeah.
seen something. All of like
So
China, you
yeah,
know.
if you watch, I mean, and I do watch a lot of these shows on YouTube where
Hmm.
they go looking for them, and the amount of times that these people have been scared out of their mind with these
Yep.
big creatures. Um,
And they say that there's a
and
smell, apparent
there's a
too,
smell like a wet dog kind of a smell with
or
them.
worse, like
And
poop.
here's the
Can I
thing:
say poop?
if you have all of those, which is all viable, why would they pass through a quantum time
I don't
shift?
know.
That's my
There's a
point.
couple of comments by viewers here. Kathy says
Yeah,
skunk apes are known to be in Florida.
Florida
I
and
love
Alabama.
that.
That's right.
And the
Yes,
southern
in
states
swamp
and
area.
swamp areas. And then Catherine, in the Philippines, we call them capre. They're like fairies.
Capre.
We can only see them if they want to be seen. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, that
okay.
and that makes sense to me. They've
Yeah.
mastered the reality of being able to be in sight but not be seen. Um, so
Hmm.
you couldn't convince me that these creatures don't exist.
I'm
I
open
just
to it.
don't
Tell you the
buy
truth,
into the
as I
quantum
am
dimension
open.
thing.
Yeah, I am open to it being a real physical thing,
Well,
and
it's almost like being there but being invisible.
Well,
I, I
there's an amazing amount of creatures that can do that.
hmm
That can be right in front of you and you just won't see
can't
it,
see
and
them.
it'd
And
be
that's
literally
why I
right in
say
front of you.
about the other
Mm.
dimension.
No,
Well,
not
no,
dimensional. They're just
I'm just
they can
saying they're
just blend into
camouflaged.
their they can blend into the surroundings. You
Right.
know.
Yep. I agree,
So
Paul.
I'm not saying. I just think I personally me not, and I'm not asking anybody to agree with me. I just can't. I can't buy into that multi-dimensional thing. I can't. It's not sitting in with me. Personally.
Okay.
Quantum physics. I explained quantum physics the other night on the show. Um, but this
Thank you,
dimensional
Ken.
thing, I have a problem in that. I
I
just
need to learn
it,
more about the quantum physics thing, Paul. I
mm,
missed that part of your show, and I thought I felt bad, but I had
Okay,
other things
then
going on.
aside from all that about the ape, Paul, how do you feel about the Bermuda Triangle?
I think there's something in that.
Well, that's about the same thing, isn't it?
No,
Going
not at
Well,
into
all.
another
I,
dimension?
no, not it was nothing to do with dimensions. It was to do with um, the all of the records that I followed through that particular concept all led to them being taken. Everything disappeared. There was no there's no trace of
Right.
anything, and they followed these. I followed these three guys. One of them was a NASA astronaut, and the other one was a quantum physician, and the other one was it was like he had serious military training. So there were three very forward thinking guys, and they went out to find the concept of the Bermuda Triangle, and they found nothing to show any kind of dimension or dimensional shift. They found no wreckages. They found wreckages, but just like boats that just got sunk, whatever. But they didn't find, especially those 9 airplanes that disappeared.
hmm
So they're all leading to the concept that they were just taken. You know.
Well, I just showed Faye yesterday, honey. You remember that thing I showed you, that little film? It was a plane that was loaded with passengers in 1955 that took off. I believe it was Flight 777,
Yeah.
and it didn't show up till 1985. And the people were in the windows screaming, and then the
Well,
plane took off again.
I'd have to
See, that's
take
what
a.
happens when you run out of fuel up there. If you run out of fuel up there, you're stuck up there until somebody comes and gets you.
But 30
That was a joke,
years?
Roger. That was a
I was
joke,
going.
Roger.
I hope you're telling a joke. Tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Folks, you got to forgive
Now,
Paul because
oh,
he's
listen,
been
here
out in
he
the
comes.
sun too long.
I'm not
And
the one with the bison. um.
Oh gosh.
So no, I'm open to all new things. I watch as much of this stuff as I possibly can get into me when I have downtime, and my downtime tends to be after midnight. But I try to get as much of this. I love learning about stuff like that.
Yep.
Do I believe in dimensional shifts? I can't feel it. I can't buy into it. But time travel? Yes, I can, because even Einstein proved with relativity that time travel was feasible.
Mhm.
And if Einstein proved it here and now with a couple of triangles on a sheet of paper, then those people who come visit our planet, they're
Yeah.
probably it's probably like going down to the shops for those guys.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
Kathy
and
Hanley, honey.
Huh?
look what's happening with your government at the moment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
They're getting
God.
slammed left and right, and all of this stuff about UFOs is now starting to leak out, and
Yeah.
all of the people who were told to shut up are coming forward and going, nah,
Right. Yeah.
we're not shutting up anymore. What are you
No.
going to do? Kill all of us?
Right.
You
Right.
know?
I
Go to
know.
Kathy Hanley, honey.
Okay.
There is.
So,
I've read. I saw something briefly on the Alaskan Triangle.
I never
I
heard of
watch a
it.
lot of these UFO shows. A lot. I watch loads of those.
and
And
Mary Epson
there's
brings,
the Alaskan Triangle. There's a Bermuda Triangle. There's about two or three different. There's even an Asian one as
The
well.
Bridgewater Triangle.
what's it, is that where we were talking about the Bermuda Triangle? I think that Mary came up with that.
Well, Mary might have, the Bermuda. She might have said Bridgewater is different. I've not heard of the Bridgewater Triangle,
Nor have I.
but there's a lot of concepts that link the
Mm-hmm.
the Egyptian people to star people. They refer to them as the star people, and the Native Americans were calling them um, star brothers, star sisters.
Mm,
So if the Native Americans are referring to them
well,
as the star brothers and star sisters, the
hmm
Egyptians were calling them star people, and then there's depictions of astronauts and silver
hmm
discs
and the
inside the
hieroglyphs.
pyramids
Mm-hmm.
in hieroglyphs.
Mm-hmm.
They've been coming here. I'm starting to sway slightly towards they seeded this planet.
You know what?
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I feel like there is, you know, there's a
Well,
possibility that
I
we
mean,
have some of that going
please
on.
don't anybody come shooting me for blasphemy. Please don't do that,
No,
because anybody who shoots me for blasphemy, I don't mind dying because I know what's on the other side. But when you go across the other side after killing somebody, you're not going to have such a good time. Anyway, um, I've lost my train of thought now. I was dumb. So,
happens. Happens
what
more and
were we
more as
talking
we get
about?
older.
Oh God, yeah, that was.
Oh,
I'm
we're
so
talking about
tired.
uh, the
I'm so
possibility
tired.
that the folks from other worlds have
Oh yeah,
seeded
the other
this.
planets.
Hmm
um have stated this, and please don't I'm not being blasphemous, I'm just
No, you're
discussing an
not,
idea.
because you know what?
But yeah,
All of the things that people try to refer to in the Bible, if
yeah,
they would just be open-minded about it, they would say that there's so much more from the Bible that they could read, and
Well,
there's
oh,
a lot
a
that
lot of your
has been
things
there's a
are
left
lot of
written in
out.
caves. You know.
there's a lot of things
Yes,
that, yeah,
it
I
has been
agree,
left out,
Roger,
and
that's not been
right,
in, I agree with Roger 100%. There's a lot of stuff they found, there's a lot of data they found written
yeah,
in caves
Yep.
and
mm-hmm,
different places. But if you think about this for a second, just please bear with me for 1 second. So you go back to the time of when Jesus walked the earth, right?
yeah,
And so it's a very, compared to our time, it was a very, very basic time.
yeah,
So along comes Mr. Alien. He
mm-hmm,
looks like you and me,
mm-hmm,
and they go through a lot of trying to destroy him, beat him up, and blah 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 blah. And then he calls upon his mates. Right, listen, guys, I've had enough of this. You want to take me back?
mm-hmm,
And he ascends into heaven. He
mm-hmm,
rises up in front of them.
mm-hmm.
How many times have you seen pictures and photographs and people who've said, "I was lifted out of my bed, out through the window, and pulled up into a ship"? Now, if I took that particular time, zoomed it right back to when Jesus was on the earth, that person was ascending into heaven.
Okay,
You follow
yeah,
my understanding? So
yeah,
the whole idea is, wow. And did you know that the Vatican has a
which isn't
massive
true.
connection to UFOs, and they will not let anybody touch it. They
Right.
won't let me near it.
They have hidden, of course, they keep it under guard, under
Very much
secret.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a couple of minutes left. Paul, you
Yes.
want to say anything? You want to plug the show while you're on?
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to first of all, foremost, thank Roger and Faye from the bottom of my heart for being there for me always. And I appreciate you guys having me on your show today. I really appreciate it. I love it when who does that? Does that Roger do that?
What?
Bring it up on the screen.
I do.
Oh, you do it again because he disappears.
I
So it
know.
just looks like it's just you and me. So look at that. Basic instructions before
I'm
leaving.
looking over the. I'm put that up again,
Like,
honey. I'm looking. I'm looking over the wall.
hey, where's Waldo? Where's Roger?
Oh Lord.
I will be definitely back on Monday night. I think I'm going to be here on Thursday. I think I'm going to be here on Thursday. Not 100% convinced yet, but I think I'm going to be here on Thursday because we got a lot of legal issues going on this week based upon obviously what we went through last week.
Right?
So my mind will very likely be focused in the legal front and dealing with what you guys
Yeah.
would call lawyers and we call solicitors,
Mm-hmm.
or blood sucking gits, as we would call them. But it may well be the week after or the week after that. I'm not sure. I may have to take a week or two's vacation in moving home.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, I could not think of anybody better than you guys to step in for me.
Oh,
Thank
It
you.
just means you're going to be on air for about 2 weeks,
Yeah.
constant.
every night, but that's okay. We can do it.
Pretty
We'll be
much,
happy.
yeah.
We do have to say goodbye, folks. And
Yes.
thank you, Paul, for joining us today. And we do have to say goodbye because somebody's coming right after us here.
Right. At
Well,
1 o'clock
Denise
once
says
again. Go ahead, Paul.
Denise says it was so great to hear Paul for the first time. Oh, I thank you very much. I appreciate that. Come and see us on Monday night because
Yeah.
unfortunately he's going to be with us as well. So um,
We
Faye
plug
might
your
even be here
show.
too.
Yeah, I might. Okay.
Don't forget at 1 o'clock we have Wendy Kirby, medium. Catch her show. She's going to be without Phil, so she'll be
So
on
is
that
is
show.
Wendy got a show with the network now as well?
No, we're just,
No.
she's not in the network, but we want to let people know to
Gotcha. Oh, Wendy's show on Facebook.
Right.
Yep. On
Gotcha.
Facebook.
Gotcha. Yeah, she's a lovely, lovely, lovely person.
Yep.
Yep.
Also,
So
we
with that-
want to thank, once again, we want to thank the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3, 107.7 FM in New
FM.
Orleans, Louisiana.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Say good night, everybody.
Good
Or
night,
good day.
everybody.
Good day.
Good night. Everybody have a safe 4th of July. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you Monday on Paul's show. As much as
Yes.
we'll see you Monday.
Love you. Goodbye.
Take care,
Adios.
everybody. God bless.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Gotta end your broadcast.
Mhm.